Hi, welcome back. I'm Heather. Today I'm going to show you how we fit in all of our bonus subjects. So these are the subjects that are just the fun things beyond our basics: reading, writing, math, and handwriting, history, science. So beyond that, we like to add in some extra subjects, and I really like the idea of the Charlotte Mason method, and we kind of loosely follow that, but in kind of our own way. So what I came up with is we school 4 days a week. So each day we have kind of one thing that we're trying to fit in. And then on our Friday bonus day is when we will do a project or some kind of fun activity that usually takes a little bit longer. And we have that time on Fridays in the morning to devote to that. And we don't have to worry about fitting in our math and reading. All right, so to begin with, what I decided was that on Mondays, it was going to be our music, and that's where we were going to fit in our composer study. And it's a super quick and short little lesson, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Right now, we're just focusing on the orchestra and the instruments that are involved in the orchestra. We'll listen to a short little music piece on it and listen for that instrument that we just learned about, and then we move on with our day. And so then on Tuesday, that's when we do our nature study. And we will take the opportunity to go outside or possibly inside, depending on the weather, and do some kind of short little lesson on something that we found in nature. Wednesday, we decided was going to be our cooking and baking. I like doing it on this day because it tends to be a little bit lighter in our school schedule. So we have that extra time, and I will tie that into either our geography or our history lesson and do something that's related to those, so I can double up. And then on Thursday, that's our lightest day of the week because we usually just have dictation or our spelling test, so that usually only takes a couple minutes. And vocabulary, again, it's just a review or a test, so again, only a couple minutes. And we will do art on that day. So we'll do some kind of a more involved art project where we'll get out paints and do something. And we usually tie that in with some kind of an artist study. So we will study Van Gogh and then do some kind of piece that's based off of one of his art pieces. And then that brings us to Friday. So Friday is our Friday fun loop, and I have just put it onto kind of a looping schedule. So if we get to something on the first week and then second week of the month, we're real busy, we just pick up where we left off on that third Friday of the month. So I just jotted down a couple things that we like to do that we just can't fit into our weekdays that are our school days because it would make our school day just run too long, or we have something that is needing us. So for a few ideas, we have a documentary. I like to tie that into either our history or our science. And we typically don't have an hour to sit down during our school day to devote to that. So we will, in the morning, watch a documentary while we eat breakfast. And then to go along with that, on that Friday, we'll also do our handicraft. So the kids will do some kind of fun activity. Right now, the kids really wanted to learn sewing. So my daughter's working on embroidery. And then that's my oldest daughter. She's working on an embroidery project. And my he just turned 7-year-old son and my 5-year-old daughter, they are just working on stitching. So they have some cute little animals that are little stuffies that they're making with simple little whip stitches or a running stitch. And so then on our next Friday available in the month, we are doing a poetry tea time. And we like doing it on a Friday because then we usually tie it into breakfast, and we'll do some kind of fun breakfast and tea, and we'll read poetry, possibly do some of our read aloud if the kids are really into it and not wanting to put the book down. And then after we finish that up, we'll do some logic puzzle books, and the kids really enjoy those, and it's fun, but we typically can't fit it into our weekdays. And then we have a book party at the end of every month. For our read aloud arrow or our dart, we do a book party, and those are fantastic. The kids really look forward to it. So I'll usually get out some decorations and decorate the table nice. And then we talk about our book, and we'll pick foods that were mentioned in the book and make those together. And it's a really fun time that the kids look forward to each month. And we're able to tie that into our language arts program. And then the last thing that we like to throw in there on our loop is a picture book picnic. And this just came about because I found that we weren't reading a lot of our picture books. And so I have each of the kids pick 1 or 2 picture books off of our own personal library shelf, or if we've recently been to the library, out of those books, and we will take them and set up a little picnic, and we'll either do this outside, or if the weather's not allowing that, we'll do it inside, and we'll set out a blanket and then eat lunch and read the picture books while the kids are doing lunch. So these are some fun ideas to be able to throw into your school schedule and how to make those fun things fit in even when you're trying to deal with busy schedules and multiple kids and trying to just get the basics done. I hope you can find maybe some of these ideas helpful and you can throw them into your homeschool day and bring a little joy to your kids in your homeschool day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.